Just coming down. And the Gurkha. So here is the new PS6 Gurkha. New in every aspect. And what a vehicle! The fit and finish has taken a huge leap, I would say. Everything outside and inside has been changed. There is nothing at all from the old vehicle except of course the shape and the name. Here's the dashboard. Yeah, touchscreen infotainment. Very modern right now. Here we have the gear levers, the four-wheel drive transfer case, power windows, cubby holes to keep stuff, and the seats. 4 captain seats. Certainly one of the best seats that we have ever, experienced in off-road capable vehicles, if we have to say. It's got Gurkha branding on it. Really very supportive and doesn't throw you around as such. Even in corners or in off-road cut sections. The entry towards the rear seats is from the boot. As you can see, there's ample space. One can literally walk inside. Let me show this how easy it is. It doesn't take any time, and here we are. This is the view from the rear seat. Isn't it fabulous? And here you have a huge glass area, so it's almost like a safari ready vehicle. You are on a forest track, and yeah, you are not going to miss out on any action just because you're sitting behind. There's ample legroom for a person of my height, adjusted to my driving style. You have a lap belt which has been given. You have a charging point for your mobile phones, which can be for the rear passengers. And the AC by itself is a chiller, so yeah, it's going to keep things cool. Yeah, as you can notice, that now comes with 2 airbags as standard, along with ABS and EBD. Front and rear differential locks. The engine has really refined. Now there is hardly any cabin noise. It is very well insulated, and yeah, more on that later as we will go and take a short video while we are driving it. So we are currently in an off-road track. Slight slushes there, muddy track with lot of undulations and all. And the magic of this engine is this crawl function, and this is how we are going. It goes at a constant 5 km/h, little below 1000 RPM, maybe 950. And we are 4 of us sitting in the cab, in the car, and we are still in 2-wheel drive. Big point, 2-wheel drive. And look at my feet. This is the only way I can convince all of you that there is absolutely no input being given. Now we are climbing an incline, and yeah, very easy, no effort at all. We're still at a constant 5 kmph. The other Gurkha is in front of us. Now we are approaching a decline. No change. Yeah, it moved up to a little bit to around 8 or 9. Check out the track. Definitely needs a lot of steering correction, but yeah, so one can just focus on the steering. Okay, so here we are driving the PS6 Gurkha on our first highway drive. It's late in the evening. We have just left with the forest green, the fabulous new color that they have launched it with. And this is, yeah, I think one of the first real world highway drives. And wow, you can see the LED lights are already in action. It's just about getting dark now. Absolutely easy to drive. The gear shifts are spot on, very smooth, and as you can see, rather the ambient sound, there is the NVH levels are very much in control. A huge improvement from the previous generation, and what a remarkable change this is. I mean, you know, owning the PS4 Explorer that we have, while it is absolutely comfortable, so there is no change with respect to the vehicle dynamics or the powertrain or anything, but the refinement levels, they have literally shot through the roof. I can definitely say that. I mean, you know, you can see pretty much by the smile that this is very different, and definitely, you know, it has gone quite a few notches above in making it the primary car, which was always, you know, the question whether or not a Gurkha can be a primary car for most people. And the important question, you know, the major point of discussion with respect to the power, you know, 90 bhp, is that good enough? Well, I mean, you know, in the real world situation, specification sheets apart, it actually does not make any difference. It is actually how it delivers the power which matters. Yes, it's not going to have a very high top end figure. You're obviously not going to scorch the the red light race or something like that. But at the same time, it is no slouch either. You are able to keep pace with highway traffic very comfortably. You are able to overtake vehicles. You are able to drive comfortably, and the biggest plus point, you don't have to stop for anything. You don't have to stop for absolutely anything. Roads, no roads, it doesn't matter. We can sail through. So yeah, powertrain I think is a highly subjective, let's say there is no end to that discussion or a debate. But what really matters is what is the vehicle which even comes close to what the Gurkha really offers or delivers. A thorough off-road capable machine and hardcore off-road. We're not talking about a soft roader here. We're not just talking about a ground clearance here, but we are talking about thorough capabilities, whether or not a vehicle is able to reach a particular spot that you have in mind without an inch of doubt in the driver's mind. This is the vehicle which can get you to places, and believe me, we drive the Gurkha to places where many people would put a second thought to. So that's the amount of confidence that it can generate. And now with this current iteration, where all the Interiors are sorted. I mean, wow! Look at the seat. The seat is absolutely it's gorgeous. It's hugging me properly. There is absolutely zero body roll. I'm not shifting around or moving in the seat. You have the infotainment system. You now get the LED lights. You have your power windows, your front facing captain seats. You have your ABS and airbags and EBD. What else do we need? You know, and plus it has not lost any of its character, of its ruggedness, its shape, and its true off-road character. That has been retained. So, well, you know, I think we definitely do have a winner at hand. You know, there is zero comparison. I mean, I wouldn't really even compare it with the Thar, because the Thar does not even get a true hardtop. So, and here you get a factory metal top. The safety aspect, the practicality aspect of luggage space, and at the same time, you know, being able to go anywhere with 4 people on board, with sufficient luggage to carry, more convenience, a lot of space, leg space, comfort for the rare passengers too. That is what makes a true overlanding vehicle. It's not just about power numbers that we can you know just talk about, but one has to really look at the overall package. Yeah. So with this, yeah, now it's getting pretty dark now. Wow, the lights are quite good. The lights are quite good, and these are just stock lights with nothing additional added. Okay, LED lights. Alright, so let me focus on the road here now. Thanks all. Stock music system of the BS6 Gurkha. Speakers are placed at the back. Sound is quite crisp. And with the quiet cabin now, it is, yeah, you can enjoy it. Towns, you know, on the Pune-Nasik highway. We'll be exiting at Rajguru Nagar. As you can see, the road is quite narrow. I'm currently driving on 3rd gear. It's quite, you know, so my focus is to, you know, speak about a little bit about the drivability and how easy it is to maneuver around. So now here we are going to meet the national highway over here, and it can literally, you know, very easily and quietly snake its way through the roads without much of an issue. Now we just met the big highway now, and wow, when will people learn that they have to drive on low beat? That first toll. Hopefully after that things might get a little better. Will we be able to get the opportunity to stretch the legs of this green monster. Nobody stops the Gurkha. Okay, that was second gear and with full power band. And now let's see how she rolls. Not much opportunity though, you know, with the traffic that we can see. So let's see, you know, how good of a vehicle is this, you know, to really weave around traffic. Can we do this? Yes, we can. And people usually will give way, you know, to see a, you know, when they see a fast-moving vehicle like this on your rear view mirrors, you're going to get the right of way immediately. It commands a lot of respect, and yep, there you heard the beep of hitting 80 kmph. Now we are at on 5th gear. This is a brand new car, slightly at around 2100 rpm, and we are cruising at 90. Of course, you know, as we drive this vehicle more and more, you know, this is going to get refined further, and with the initial oil change and filter change, the RPMs at which these speeds will be attained will also go down a bit. But again, you know, not many people know or expect that the Gurkha is going to be driving at 90 at 2100. They pretty much expect it to be like a roaring mess, you know, that is not capable and may just, you know, make a hell lot of noise without much of movement. But no, that's not the case. So you see, here we are on the highway. We are pretty much able to overtake moving traffic, and it's not as bad as it made out to, you know, sound by many in many a discussion. And this is something that we have experienced not just in this vehicle but in our own vehicle, and because it is able to sustain these speeds over long distances and at the same time keep us comfortable, that is what makes it possible for us to cover 1200 plus kilometers at a single stretch with 17-18 hours, not just solo driving but a family travel with 2 children in tow. So that is what, you know, it's not just about attaining speed, but it's about attaining a safe speed, a stable speed, a comfortable speed, which is able to, you know, make your travel a lot more memorable and not just about, you know, rushing into things. Alright, so let me focus on the road here now. Thanks all, and do take a test drive before you get caught up on the BHP debate. Do test drive the Gurkha BS6 to really find out what it is all about and what it offers in reality. Take care. Bye bye.